Hi friends, it's Lisa Hetrick, illustrator for Gina K Designs, and I'm so grateful you could join me today. I have a brand new stamp set to share. So let's dive in and take a peek. Let's go ahead. Okay, all right friends, here's the new stamp set. It's called Sweeter With You, and it's got a lot of really fun elements in here and a lot of open line images that are going to be perfect for watercoloring, coloring, doing all kinds of techniques. And I'm going to walk you through some of the techniques that I've done, and I've got some really cool inspiration to share. Okay, so the really fun thing about this stamp set is that there's lots of builder elements, and we're going to dive in and take a peek at the builder elements. But I've also incorporated this solid pattern stamp that coordinates with another stamp in my collection. So let's pull that out. Let's take a quick peek. So this pattern that is in the peach, this is a peach, but I'm going to show you other ways to use this open line image to create other fruits. This is the fourth stamp set in my fruit collection, and I wouldn't even call it collection. There is a strawberry set. There are two other sets that have since been retired, and they're probably in your collection, the pear and the pomegranate. And this is also proportioned to go to size really well with those sets. And I'm going to show you some mashups. But the really fun thing about this pattern is I've got this element in a couple other stamp sets in my collection. So all of these things just kind of coordinate together. And this is Wishing You Well. And you can see that I did the pattern here in the boot, and it's really, really fun in this stamp set too. Okay, so let's dive in. Let's take a peek. This is the stamp set. This is the coordinating die set. You can now, as you know by now, you can get the stamp set by itself, and you can also purchase the stamp set with the coordinating die set as a bundle. So let's dive in and take a look at the images, and let me walk you through a few things. So like I said, we've got these big open line images that are perfect for doing lots of different techniques. Copic markers, watercolor, colored pencils, paper piecing, where you're stamping on patterned paper. And I've provided the outer image. We've got the leafery parts that go with it, and you can see how the leaves and the leafery parts connect with the peach, and a little bit of detail for the dimples in the peach. So here's another two-step stamping option that I have. So we've got an open line version of the leaf and a solid, and then also the solid that you can two-step stamp in. So you can do, what I like to create with my stamps, as you all know, is lots of different options to do multiple techniques. And I love doing the two-step stamping because it's like an instant color option right away. Okay, so this big open line peach is a forward-facing peach, and I've got the pattern that two-step stamps into that, and you can see that that pattern just kind of goes over the edge a little bit, and you can use the stamp from Wishing You Well to stamp inside here to create like a two-tone color. And I've got an example to share with you. We've got the blossoms for our peach blossoms, and I also have another large piece of leafery. I've got the sentiments here, life is sweeter with you, and you are the sweetest friend, but all three of those elements are separate in the stamp set. So you can do you are the sweetest, or sweetest friend, or you are the sweetest friend. So kind of fun. Or you can just match up sweetest with something else in your stash, which makes it a lot of fun. Okay, let's dive in and take a look at the inspiration. I'm super excited to share this with you. Now, the reason why I created this stamp set, the inspiration behind this was really having some big honkin' shapes so that you could do some really fun techniques with it. And this peach, even though it's perfect for summer and peaches are alive and well and really tasty right now, you can use these outer shapes to create other fruits, and I'm going to show you how. So this is my first card I'm going to share. This is super fun, just using the petals, using the outer peach shape, the smallest peach shape, and doing some watercoloring, putting Life is Sweeter with You right underneath here. Just a really simple card, doing some watercolor techniques. You all know I love watercolor techniques. So I'll be sharing some more in live tutorials coming up. And this is just a really simple, easy card. Look, it's just not a lot of layers. And then just putting the little blossoms and adding a little bit of yellow to it. The blossoms are in black. That really kind of draws your eye down to the black sentiment, adds a lot of contrast, and a super, super simple card. Okay, this is what I was talking about, friends. So I used the blossoms and did a little pattern background in the background, used the sentiment, "You are the sweetest." And then I took the peach, the small peach, that small shape, and I mashed it up with Everyday Amazing. Okay, the elements in Everyday Amazing right here are little, looks like this is kind of right here. The seeds from the strawberry set from Everyday Amazing, and just made this look like a really big honkin' strawberry. Just perfect for summer, perfect for all year round. So super fun. Okay, here's another card inspiration where I kind of did the same thing, except I was using that larger peach shape and making it into an apple and creating an apple look to it along with the peach. So an apple and a peach, and I've paired it up with the new sentiment that's coming out tonight. Super fun. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to find out in a few minutes. This is a really, really fun sentiment set that you're going to absolutely love. And just kind of mashed it up here with a little bit of watercolor, put these two pieces together. Super fun. Peach and an apple. Okay. This card, I think this card is my favorite, okay? I've shared a lot of watercolor techniques. I've shared watercolor and stamping, two-step stamping up to this point. Now this card is Copic colored. Every once in a while, you might not know, I used to teach Copic markers for a lot of years locally here in Maryland at a store called Photo Scraps. Probably for 7 years or so. So every once in a while, I really enjoy getting out my Copic markers and my alcohol markers and playing and doing some watercolor techniques with them because I really feel like you can get that effect. I paired this the new stamp set up with Everyday Amazing and did a peach and a smaller strawberry. So just kind of mashed up the elements from the two stamp sets. Love this pattern background. So versatile. And just created this really fun card with a little thinking of you at the bottom. Love it. Okay. Here's that pattern. Here is that big honkin' peach pattern. And I've gone in and over stamped in the negative space within that pattern with the little pattern piece from Wishing You Well. Love it. Got this cute little peach with a little I miss you. Just super, super cute. Love it. Okay, now here is another really fun card that I use the outer large shape of the peach and then did a little bit of that rock and roll technique where you're adding color on the outside of the stamp and then adding a little bit of that yellow in the middle to kind of create this really unique peach look. Here is that really large leafery at the top. Super fun, really easygoing card. Love that. And this shape, virtually by changing the colors of that pattern, you can make it be any kind of fruit you want. Super fun. Okay, friends, as with all of my stamp sets, I have a brand new card idea sheet with 8 card ideas for Sweeter With You. This stamp set is super fun. I've done a couple of these in my samples that I shared, and some of them I didn't. So a lot of really fun ideas to share with you. You can grab this card idea sheet in the Gina K Designs Facebook group or head over to my website at indigojadeart.com and click on the freebies and it'll be right there. Okay, friends, let's take another look at the stamp set, Sweeter With You. Sweeter With You and the coordinating die set are available now at GinaKDesigns.com in the What's New section. I cannot wait to see what you create with this stamp set. I'm super excited. I'm going to have a brand new card tutorial going live tomorrow, Wednesday at 11:30 with a brand new card tutorial. I'm going to do a super fun mashup with this stamp set. We're going to do a summer fruits watercolor extravaganza. We're going to have a ton of fun. Okay, friends, I hope you can join me tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye now. Thanks so much for watching. Please consider sharing the joy by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. And you can watch more card and watercolor tutorials here. Thanks so much.